and happy Wednesday! Happy Wednesday to one and to all. Yeah, this is an edition of On the Beat with Lease. And I'm just out here. I'm going to go through a couple of streets in DC to get a first-hand glimpse as to what is going on in one of the major streets in DC. Is Georgia Avenue. I'm at Georgia and Underwood. My camera will be off quite a bit because I will be driving and I am going to be practicing safe driving measures. So join me. And those that are coming in, please make sure you hit the like button. But everything seems quiet and normal now. Again, I'm at Georgia Avenue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. And prayerfully everyone is doing well. Again, this is Lease on the Beat. Those of you who will be coming in, please make sure you double tap as we get on our way to some of these streets in Washington, D.C. to see if this policing is doing what it's supposed to do. Again, those who may be coming in, please make sure you double tap. It costs nothing. And again, right now I am on Georgia Avenue. And this is one of the main streets in DC. And again, as you saw earlier, not too much is going on. Those that are coming in, please make sure you double tap. Thank you for that. Again, I'm going to be on and off because this is DC. And hey there, John Show. DMV is in the house. So yes, I'm going to be going through some of these streets tonight to show you exactly what the policing looks like, or at least what I'll just say some would have you to believe. For those of you that caught my 2 live videos right outside of the White House, what you see? Did you see anything interesting? But thank you for coming in, the John Show. Those that are here, double tap, double tap. And that bus is leaving. Again, we just had some rain earlier. I'm going to be all around John's show, but I have a sneaking suspicion that these arrests that took place last night is probably in the Columbia Heights, Adams Morgan area, which is a highly concentrated area of Hispanic individuals. That's just my opinion, but we shall see. We shall see, but you see this going on for a while. And to see any police just yet. And it was 8:06 p.m. August 13th. That's right, John. So this is Northwest. Again, do you see any policing? Do you see any crimes being taken place right now? Do you? Those of you that are coming in, please double tap. I don't ask for much. Double tap. But yes, absolutely. This is Northwest Washington, D.C. Thank you. Thank you, member. And members, please make sure your notification bells are on, because you never know when I might have a pop-up member appreciation. And that's for members, paid members, and gifted members. All right. Let's go down some, shall we? And everyone, thank you for the thumbs up. Here we go. I'll be talking, of course, but I must be careful because I don't want to get caught breaking a law. And you see me get my butt hauled out of here. That won't be too nice. Now, I would say something, but I'm not going to toot my own horn. I do certain things and know some people, but that doesn't mean that the National Guards might know who I am. So you might see somebody that is 5 foot even getting dragged down the street and the handcuffs on, and me acting like you know what. Hey there, Bobby's Night. Welcome to LEESE on the beat. And thank you for sending Mississippi yesterday. That was so sweet of you. Thank you. Okay, I'm still on Georgia. You all better thumbs up this video, because I'm getting ready to show you some things that mainstream media might not. And that's what I do here. So if you like the content, even if you don't, you can at least thumbs up for your girl, because I am a woman and I'm out here on these mean DC streets. That should be enough for a like, right? Maybe not. All right, cutting my vehicle off, and as you can hear, I'm getting out. And again, oh, if these mosquitoes get me, I'm gonna be upset. Still on Georgia Avenue. You see some buses, more buses. Quickie Becky Jail Care, the Bridges Academy thrift store. Hey there, the AFP Retires Life. Make sure you all double tap. I am in Washington, D.C. on Georgia Avenue. Here's one, police. One. Hello. How are ya? See, I'm out here doing the work, ladies and gentlemen. We have some keyboard warriors out there, and I'm not going to call anybody out, but you know who you are, wanting to box and knuckle up. Why don't you box and knuckle up and get your butts out here and show people what's really going on? Really do journalism, not just talk. That's what you should do. Again, pretty quiet for Georgia Avenue. Let's go down a little further. Again, thank you for the thumbs up. let's continue with Lease on the Beat. Those of you that are coming in, this is going to be a series until this home rule is over. Home rule is supposed to be 30 days. But as I mentioned earlier, keep in mind, we have a very dark anniversary coming up, which is September the 11th. How ironic, this came about August the 11th. And according to reports, the National Guard should be here up until the 25th. So technically, if you think about it, that could be deemed as an emergency. You never know. You just have to pay attention. Some say semantics. Again, pay attention to how words and justifications are developed. Those of you that are free thinkers and just don't accept everything that people tell you. Still on Georgia Avenue. Let me do this real quick. Thumbs up, everyone. Thumbs up. Again, no police, except for that one. And we have a cyclist that I cannot believe that absolutely no lights on. This is crazy. For those of you that are coming in, please double tap. We're going to double tap as we are going down some of the streets in D.C., Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. And we have someone that's walking across. I'm going to go back through some of these back streets that some people may not like to go through, but I'm kind of used to it, and it really doesn't bother me. But just to show you, again, what others may not, which is understandable. This is the Walmart. It's the Walmart here on Georgia Avenue. See a couple of people out. But again, no, again, I'm just going Georgia Avenue. I'm just scratching the surface. Okay, I see one little police car. I'm getting ready to show you all something really quickly. Hold on. Hold tight. Hopefully I can get up in here. All right. For my audience that may be squeamish and things upset them, because they absolutely do for me, viewer discretion is advised where I am right now. So give me one quick moment. Again, this is Lease on the Beat. And this is a tent. I don't think I need to tell you all what that means. Walk over a little further. See liquor bottles. Gas station. Little bike here, but this is what I wanted you all to see. Northwest DC, but again, I'm standing here. You can see the traffic go by. What do you see, ladies and gentlemen? And again, this is not indicative of all of DC. Just giving you an idea. All right, let's continue. And for those of you that are joining, thank you so much. You appreciate it. Again, Northwest, Upper Northwest. You see a small tent. That is a home of a homeless man or woman. Thank you, Lena. Blessings to you. So it's starting to get dark out here. So I am going to whip around and head on back. But how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing out there? Those of you that are coming in, thumbs up. This is LEESE on the Beat in Washington, D.C. Again, since I've been out here, I've only seen one. It's not the same. They're not other places, which I'm sure they are. I'm giving a bird's eye view. Again, this is one of the main streets here in Washington, D.C. Those of you that are coming in, please double tap. Yeah, thank you. To pull off again. So hold tight. And hold on for 1 second. Thank you, baby thug. Yes, I'm going to be doing this for as long as home rule is in place. I'm not worried about views or anything like that. As you can tell, if you look through my channel, I don't get too many. It's because I'm not really into the mess. Now, that doesn't mean I may not go off on a person every now and again, but I'm more so of a serious person and actually bring true to life things that are happening. And again, that is not a slight to anybody. People do what they want to do and need to do. As we know, drama, mess, arguing backwards and forth, that's lucrative. That's lucrative, and that's a fact. But again, I work daily despite health challenges, and if I can bring awareness and a smile or a chuckle to someone, then that makes me happy. So thank you, baby thug. Again, you all have to be patient for a little bit as I get to some other areas. But again, those of you that are here, how are you doing? And from what you have read or studied or saw in the news, how do you feel about the National Guard being here in D.C.? And if this sticks, and if it goes to other states, how will you feel? Again, thank you for those who have thumbs up. Thank you so much, baby thug. I appreciate that. It is warm out here, I can tell you that. It rained earlier. So, I'm still in Northwest and I'll be here for a little bit. But I'm going to show you a different type of climate, if you will. Again, you just have to pay attention. Pay attention to what's being told and what's shown to you. And maybe, just maybe, you'll understand some things a little bit more. So this right here is Military Road. Military Road, Northwest. You want to see that? Military Road. All right, holds on really tight. Some things may surprise you. Some things may not. Thank you for the thumbs up to whomever that was. I'm going to pull over momentarily to show you all something else. Again, those of you who may already be in the DC area, this may not be much of a surprise to you. But for outsiders, it may be. So I am stopping and cut the car off. And again, thank you for joining Lease on the Beat. All right, what you see in front, besides a cyclist, hi there, is Rock Creek Park. Rock Creek Park. Again, do you see any sightings? Any sightings at all? Of any police or National Guard? St. John's College High School. Again, very quiet. Very, very quiet. See someone walking? One person walking. Walking in the streets of DC. Do you see any thugs? All right, let's go. Again, this is Northwest, the affluent part of DC. And again, thank you for those taking this journey with me. Again, everyone that is coming in or has come in or may catch the replay, this is On the Beat with Lease, and just going through certain areas in DC, looking for the policing efforts and the sightings of the National Guard. Now, I'm certain once I get to certain areas that may change. I'm actually expecting it to. But in the interim, so far, what have you seen? What have you seen? They still have their Christmas tree lights out. This part of Northwest is very, very expensive. But that does not mean, and I want to make that clear, that crime doesn't happen here. I mean, think about it. Who would go to an impoverished area for a robbery? Other things, other nefarious activities, yes, but for robberies, well, what are you going to get in an impoverished area? Not too much. I'm going to go down a little bit further to show you a little bit more on this street. And then we're going to go to another area. So thank you for your patience and for tuning in to LEESE on the Beat. Again, I'm driving and I don't see. Like I said, at least not in this area. Will it change? I'm almost sure in a little bit. And I'm going to stop right here. Give you all another hint. Just a quick peek. These are what some of the houses look like here in Upper Northwest. Beautiful. Hi there, Anita. How are you? Again. No police or National Guard. But a lot of mosquitoes. Hey there, Anita. Good to see you. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? Prayerfully, you're having a wonderful, wonderful night. Again, as I've always said, give yourselves a round of applause for making it to and through another day. It's truly a blessing. Truly a blessing. Again, this is a very quiet part of Northwest Washington, D.C. But the area that I am en route to, that may change. We shall see. We shall see. Together. Over one more time to give you all another peek. This is Connecticut Avenue. Look at the high rises. And again, I'm going to watch some cars go by. Regular vehicles. Regular vehicles. question for you. Since I've been out in this upper part of Northwest, how many sirens have we heard for those that have been listening? 0, 1, 2, or 3? Again, how many sirens have you heard? 0, 1, 2, or 3? Person walking. They don't seem to be frightened. And you see a lot of security and then I am not being biased. I am just in upper Northwest. Let's go. And thank you again for those that are tuning in for LEESE on the Beat. I appreciate ya. I appreciate ya. Now this part of Northwest, you can take it and it'll take you to the zoo and other pretty places. But as you can see, the people who are walking, they seem to have no fear because they're by themselves. And again, I have not yet heard one siren. No fire or EMS personnel. But again, this is just one small part of DC. Will that change shortly? Perhaps. Again, thank you for those that have tuned in and those that have been tuning into the other videos. I appreciate you so very much. I truly, truly do. And we're easing our way down further into the District of Columbia. Again, very quiet. See someone over there walking. Northwest, Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen. Do you see any emergencies? Again, yet. Do you? Have you? Will that change? That's the question. We shall soon see. And blessings to everyone. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Time is now 8:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. Now, in a little while, the climate will definitely change, but that's in most places, I'm going to assume. Again, thank you for those that are tuning in or tuned in earlier. I appreciate you so very much. Oh, they changed that place around. There's one place I really want to get to. I have to wait until tomorrow. We shall see. Okay. This is the Van Ness Metro Station. Again, we're still in upper northwest DC. You can see a giant food market. Again, this is one of the metro stations. Again, thank you to everyone that is tuned in. We have more people walking their little doggies. Hey there, Hitman, how are you? Thank you for joining LEESE on the beat. I am driving through the District of Columbia. Right now I'm in Northwest Washington, D.C. And for those of you that have been on here thus far, we've only seen one police officer. I see some sirens ahead, so let's see what is going on, if anything. Could be just a minor traffic stop, but we haven't heard too many sirens and things of that nature. Now, it's not to say just because we haven't heard any that doesn't happen, but just for now, after all of this hoopla, I would have expected more. But again, when you're in certain areas of the district, you may not see or hear as much. So I'm going to stop right here and give you all another peep. This is a good view. More people walking. Seem to be peaceful. Thank you for double tapping, everyone. Just the vehicles are passing. Absolutely hit me. But I have to bring you what mainstream media does not. Again, does not mean there is no crime. Please do not misinterpret what it is that I'm showing. You always have to compare, or you should compare and contrast. You see again people walking with their bags. I've been on here for 40 minutes. How many sirens, fire trucks, ambulance, any of those things has anyone heard or seen? Yeah, I am in upper northwest. That could streets are mighty quiet. Another beautiful building. Again, live from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Let's go further down and see if there's some action there. Of course, when you enter different wards, the climate will absolutely change. As you see, a woman walking her dog. No care in the world. Now, when D.C. was labeled Chocolate City years ago, you would not see this at all. Let's go, everyone. Thank you to those that are spending a little bit of time with me. Again, showing you some of the places in DC. Again, I'm in Northwest. This is the spicy areas, if you will, or the interesting areas, if you will. Well, actually, all the areas are interesting, but there's definitely a difference when you get to certain places, and trust and believe, you will see that. Some of you will see that. Okay, now it's getting a little bit more busy. This is Cleveland Park. Cleveland Park, ladies and gentlemen. There's a metro station here and a little strip mall. Let's go. I told you earlier, as we get further down into the different wards, things will begin to change. I promise you, things will change, but still, those of you that are with me, again, have you heard or seen any type of large police presence? No, we haven't. But again, keep in mind, different wards. Different wards. Mary, how are you? Get another good shot here. Blessings to you, Mary. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to take it as something positive, whether it is or whether it is not. But blessings to everyone who has joined and who may catch the replay. Remember, different wards, different climate. Hopefully everyone is hydrated and taking care of themselves. We must remember to do that. small little restaurant and bar right here. Again, relatively quiet, at least for now. Thank you again for those that are tuning in to Lease on the Beat. And by the way, I spoke briefly to a parking attendant, a parking enforcement officer. And I definitely did not want to put him on camera for obvious reasons. But I asked him how he felt about the policing, and he said that he did not feel as though it was a good idea. And from his perspective, he felt as though that for some of the officers, it appears to be almost like a demotion. So again, I'm not really sure how the officers feel, but that was their perspective of the parking enforcement. And they also carry badges. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to rain. And I was hoping it did not do that, but it's okay. As I mentioned, once you get further down, you see different things. So, let me see if I can pull over. Hey there, Boss Jobs, how are you? Welcome to On the Beat with Lease. I'm gonna stop right here really quick. And this is the first little piece of action, if you want to call it that. Good morning to you as well. You see more people out. Those of you that are coming in, please double tap. As I said, you see more people coming out. And this is the first set of lights that I've seen. Still, police cars or this morning. Here live in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Funny, no news crews out here. Let's go further down. And again, thank you to everyone that's tuning in. Please make sure you double tap. Tap, tap. It costs you nothing. Boss Jones, how are you? And again, good morning to you and thank you. And that is fire and EMS. I think they're doing their jobs. Shout out to them. Hot night. Again, thank you to those that for tuning in and to those who may catch the replay. Looks like someone was under a little bit of distress, but fire and EMS are right there to help that gentleman out, as you can see. And that is what they signed up for. Serve and protect. Unfortunately, we have those that do not take that oath seriously, but for the most part, they do. So thank you to those ladies and gentlemen who just saw, assisted that gentleman who appeared to be in a distressful mode, but he was able to walk on his own to the emergency vehicle. Again, it is very hot outside, so it could be heat exhaustion, it could be almost anything. Okay, that street says expect delays. I am not trying to be delayed down here. Absolutely not. It's been a while since I've been on this side. This is where I want to be at night. All the time. No, that's not it. Okay, we are further down, so I expect some more people to be out. There's a lot of construction going on as well. It's another good view. Yes, I am in Washington, D.C. on the beat, giving you all first-hand view of the streets of D.C. This is Northwest still, closer to downtown, and again, no large police presence at this time. Again, that does not mean it will not occur as I travel further down. So far, I see people just walking and living their lives. Absolutely. And for those that are coming in, please double tap. And if you like this content, or at least this video, consider hitting the subscribe button. Because as long as the world is out here, I will be as well, bringing you actual footage, some of which you may not see on mainstream media. As you do know, there's reasons why certain things won't be shown. But I'll show you what I can. It does. Fancy that you say that. It absolutely does. Riding their bikes. Across with their bags. And I am at DuPont Circle, Northwest. And Washingtonians are very familiar with DuPont Circle. Absolutely. Absolutely. I hate this circle. Now we're going to see a police officer. Let me see how close I can get without getting into any trouble. I don't want to get in any trouble, Mr. Officer, man. I think this is just a little traffic stop. Again, very, very quiet for the most part. So far. Oh, they're remodeling that CVS. Okay, everyone. Hey there, Boss Joes. And again, thank you to those that have come here, those that are giving their thumbs up. I appreciate it. Now, I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to be able to get, if any, but I'm going to try. And you have to be really careful on these circles. But here's one little oopsie. So again, it just looks like a minor traffic stop. But while I'm waiting, look what you say. Look what you see, ladies and gentlemen. Quiet. I'm on P Street. P as in police. Let's go. You have to be careful because you have a lot of the food delivery cyclists out here. You don't want to injure them. There's another police vehicle. Further up. So again, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is no slight to anyone, but you have to sometimes consider the source of what's bringing you actual news and footage. And of course, I can't be at every place at one time, but thus far, we haven't really seen much. But again, I'm just in one part of the district, and there are some other parts that we'll be getting to. Again, there is home rule that is supposed to be 30 days. 30 days of the National Guard here in Washington, D.C. Got very quiet tonight. Very, very quiet tonight. Again, I have been on here for how long now? Pretty close to an hour. I have yet to hear a siren. But again, as I said, different wards, different climate. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Now, this is how people have accidents, as you can hear, and that's not anybody blowing at me. It's somebody in front of me from, looks like another state that is holding up the circle, but you got to be really careful with these circles here in DC. Really careful, because people, they don't like to be held up. They don't. And they will blow and blow and blow and blow the horns. And I don't like that. And when people do that to me, oftentimes and all the time, that's when I start to say bad words, because you're really not going to arrive at your destination that much faster. So blowing the horn like that, it's crazy. Hallelujah. Johnny Buckets. Now you can hear some sirens. Let's go. As I mentioned, different wards, different climate. Again, thank you to those that are tuning in, and to those that were so kind as to give this a thumbs up. Okay, that is a police car, as you can obviously tell by the sirens. And Le Skunk. And a lot of you know what that means. Has permeated the air. I'm not going to say that's the reason for the sirens, but the skunk has definitely permeated the air. Just like those who like happy sticks, but yeah. And this is the Shake Shack. Those of you that are coming in, please double tap. And thank you. Now, this part of DC is familiar to many, and I will tell you why in a second. Real quick. This is 14th Street. And 14th Street at one time was known for the oldest profession, if you will. So yes, 14th Street has a lot of history. Don't let it fool you. So we're getting further down where you might see and hear what you didn't hear or see earlier. More people are out, absolutely. Again, this is 14th Street, Northwest, Washington, D.C. And you can hear people are partying and having a good time. But again, as far as a large police presence, no. I'm trying to get over so you can actually see that for yourselves. I don't want you just to take my word for it. Never that. I want you to actually see what it is I'm telling you. Room and board, and that was a Manny and Olga's. Further down, you may see something a little different. Let's see what this. You may see a little bit different. All right, here we go. Thank you for that thumbs up. Appreciate it. This is 14th Street, Northwest, Washington. Actually, this is 14th and U Street, Washington, D.C. Over there is the Reeve Center. Those of you Washingtonians are familiar with the Reeve Center. That's where you go to get your security licenses and things like this. And U Street, I believe, is the home of Ben's Chili Bowl. Again, thank you to everyone that's tuning in, that's tapping in. I appreciate you joining me for Lease on the Beat as we are going through Washington, D.C. Okay, you can see a police officer here. Okay. This is actually the footage.
I'm not playing on your fucking Candy Crush.
All right, this is what you all need to see. I need to go down and turn around, but you have some protesters. You can hear it.
Random people for no fucking reason.
So there are protests down here. I'm going to get over and show you all this, but I have to get into a legal parking place so you can see this.
I'm not so cowardly to hide my face.
Wow. You heard that. This is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. So it was quiet earlier, but it's not so quiet now. And the most of the people that were assembled were people, I'll just say, that don't look like me. Let me see if I can't get back up there. This is good content for you all, so please, if nothing else, thumbs up and share this video. Because again, if this can happen in the nation's capital, it can happen to you as well. Give me one moment. Una momento. Dang, this is not even a parking space. But I do want to talk to them. Oh, I wasn't. Are you here protesting? You just told me not to go straight. Are you protesting? All right, let me see how long I can stay here. I might not be able to for very long, but everyone, very important what I'm getting ready to show you all. You ready? I'm going to see how long I can stay here. It might not be for long. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the content. Hi there. Ladies and gentlemen, live Washington, D.C., where there is a police presence and National Guard here. Those that are coming in, please double tap, double tap. And we are in front of the Thirst Lounge. Down closer for you all. You all need to double tap. This is content. This is content. The little doggy is protesting too.
I heard Juke with him. I heard Juke undress. Nah, bro, shut up. I heard Juke undress him.
I'm crossing over everyone. All right, you all may hear some language that you're not familiar with. at least from me, but this is what's going on. That's right, everyone. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Protests.
Yeah, but like, who knows? You know, a soldier's like.
I didn't see it.
But the rest are they? I saw them tow it, but like, why did they tow it?
Can I see your sign real quick?
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube right now. Can you? You're not on camera. You're not on camera. The reasons why you have hands off.
None of us asked for this. This isn't a way to really create community safety by creating more presence of armed authorities around. You know, I just saw a neighbor get taken away. I didn't know him, but we saw someone in our neighborhood get taken away, right? Like, we don't need that. That doesn't make anyone else safe.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. All right, you all heard that? This young lady, was kind enough to explain that they just saw a neighbor being taken away. Get down a little bit further.
Yeah, I was the beer, thought that was funny. I saw him laugh.
I pay your salary, I want you to go home!
This is where they usually do the.
I hope you feel bad about yourself.
I'm flagging this. We wouldn't have known this about this.
She's one of the people actually
Hi.
boarding.
She's
boarding folks. Just holding up signs with ice. Whatever there.
Oh, you're warning people
well.
about the checkpoint. Okay. This guy's blocked for the purpose of the checkpoint. They probably won't say anything.
They might say something. Yeah.
But I'll try. But I'd also like to talk to her. Can I talk to you for a second? All right, I got to get my cameraman over there.
Cameraman, the women about to come
Thanks,
down.
Yeah, Mara's great, and that's Kate over there.
Do you live around here, Mara?
Yeah, I live a few blocks away.
Okay, cool. I'll be right back to talk to you. Can you hang for a second?
I'll be here.
Okay, thank you.
And that's Irving.
Oh yeah, don't forget about her. Yeah.
Always put it in the dog.
All right, I will be back shortly. park. Get back down there. It's hot. It is hot, ladies and gentlemen. Live, ladies and gentlemen, Washington, D.C. protest for the National Guard being deployed here on the streets. And you can hear the residents are extremely unhappy about this. Somebody's going to get arrested tonight if they don't watch their language. And you can hear that one gentleman in the background saying that we don't want you here. Police officer. I can get closer to some of these signs. Hold on, everyone. It's a mess, as you can tell. Everyone coming in, double tap, live downtown DC, where there are protests against the National Guards being deployed here in the streets of Washington, DC. Now, earlier in the broadcast, you saw how quiet it was, but as I told you, once you get to a certain climate, things have changed.
You have room? How many sessions do you have left? Okay.
This is happening real time, ladies and gentlemen. I think I might see a spot. Hold on. Excuse me, sweetheart. Everyone, hold on. I think I found a spot. Thank you for the thumbs up. Again, this is extremely important. Hopefully this individual won't get my spot because we're closing off roads. But thank you for those who are tuning in. And this is what you see here in DC. And as I said, if it's happening here, who's to say it will not happen in your state? It's hot too. So please give your girl a thumbs up just for withstanding this heat. Thank you. Please don't get my spot. Please don't get my spot because I'm going to be really, really mad. Please don't get my spot. You hear that? We're saying free DC. All right. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've got a pretty good spot. Give me a moment. Those that are coming in, please double tap, double tap. I am downtown DC. Whew. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Bye. I'm sorry,
Oh, I was asking that if you had anything.
but I'm sorry, I don't.
It's okay. I was just asking if you
What are you arresting him for? He's black, man. That's all they need. Fuck you, racist piece of shit. Do you hate me? Read the fucking Constitution. First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom to assemble, you dumbass fucks. Jing, you don't keep us safe. You don't keep us safe. You don't keep us safe. We keep us safe. Where are you taking him? You mass fucking criminals. You are the criminals. You are enforcing Trump's fascist regime. You are not keeping us safe.
Okay, it's really getting real down here now. Thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Thumbs up. This is live, Washington, D.C. Very, very serious situation going on.
You do not keep us safe.
Double tap.
Keep us safe. We 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 keep us safe. I've never seen this many people on W14 on a Wednesday.
Not even on the weekend.
I want to go home and watch TV, but you're making me be here.
Who are you fighting against?
Yeah, which agency do you work for? Are you too cowardly to tell us? Go home! Go home! Point, point! Go back to the big den!
Live, Washington, D.C., where protesters are having their words with members of the National Guard and the Metropolitan Police Department.
You are doing nothing! I've been here for 30 minutes! You've just been standing around! I wish my job paid me to do nothing all day! Unlike you, we produce value for society, and we're out here even though we have to go to work tomorrow and do real work. Thank you for that. Real as fuck.
Those of you that are just coming in,
Fuck you!
Fascists!
Fuck you! Get out of
You
here!
fascists! Fuck you, fascists!
Where's your warrant?
Fuck you, fascists! Fuck you, fascists! Why can't his tax dollars go towards the Medicaid Trump just cut? Why can't it go towards food stamps? I don't want to pay your fucking salary while kids starve because of your boss. People are gonna die because of the tax cuts your boss put into place to fund you. Hey son, I just arrested someone just for their race. I hope your kids don't look up to you. They should be ashamed of you. I would cut off contact with my own parents if they ever worked for the police like you do. Why did my friend at the USDA lose her job just to fund your salary? They're cutting climate change programs, but funding you to stand around and do nothing. That car is probably just idling, making climate change worse. Thank you. Immigrants that gave us the best food I've ever had while you stand around and do nothing all day.
Fucking cowards! Sorry to ask who's running past this.
Apparently money is worth more than your values. My friend's family died in the Holocaust by not marrying you.
Thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen.
All you're doing is blocking traffic. Get out of the way. Go the fuck home. Go home. Anything for a check, right? Go home, Justice. Go home.
Live in DC. Thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Protesters are against the deployment of the National Guard. There are some that are for, but right now these are the protesters that are against. And we have sirens coming.
Go home. 40% of cops are white beavers. I mean, at least some of you are.
Wow.
Can you guys go fucking home? I want to go to bed! What the fuck are you doing out here?
Go to your family. Go home.
Fuck you!
APD has it covered.
I mean, we have a 10 a.m. noise limit in the city.
Okay, people are getting really passionate now.
While your family still loves you until they realize what you're doing.
Turn right, turn right.
Take off your mask, Howard! It's like 85 degrees and humid. I know you're doing it just as you're
And it is hot.
Look before you
Everyone that is coming in, please double tap. This is what is going on in DC right now.
You will not survive the DC dating apps with your career.
That was messed up. Sorry, ma'am.
I don't have any. I'm so sorry.
You're just making the bus slower. You're literally inconveniencing people. The bus is slower because of you. The people on that bus are going home or to work. You are not helping anyone. How much overtime are you going to take to sit around and do nothing? Traffic cops do more than you. Mall security does more than you. At least people don't hate, well, they kind of don't hate, well, they hate the traffic cops. At least traffic cops stop dangerous drivers. What are you doing? Parking attendants on their fucking Segways do more than you.
You're witnessing freedom of speech right here on the streets of Washington, D.C.
I know you're not from here. How much are they paying for wherever you're staying?
Live, D.C., nation's capital, on the streets where protesters are against the deployment of the National Guard here in Washington, D.C.
Your boss passed tax cuts for the rich. Hold on your hat.
All right, let me move to another location.
That's a heavy weight. And I'm going home.
Children are going to starve. That's to fund you. People will die because of Medicaid funds that your boss has to fund you. The number of people you keep safe is infinitely less than the kids who will starve because of the cuts they have to fund you. We pay your salary, and we don't want you here. Go home. Get off our streets! 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 Are you gonna arrest us for jaywalking? Do you even know the laws of our city? Get off our street! Get off our street! Get off our street! Get off our street!
It's probably on my phone. Okay. Y'all want this sign?
Everyone, double tap, live downtown D.C.
Fuck you, fascist pigs! Go home!
The nation's capital, where there are protesters against the National Guard being deployed here in Washington, D.C. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. And thank you for your awareness.
Go home!
They're leaving. People have spoken. The people have spoken. They're leaving. They're leaving. The National Guard has left this area. People have spoken. You're seeing this firsthand. If you're new here, and I will be doing this in the next 30 days, please tune in. All right, let's continue. Thank you, everyone. Show you another quick site where the National Guard was here earlier, but you heard the beep, and they have dispersed this area. They have dispersed this area.
I was like, all right.
Again, Washington, D.C. We just witnessed a protest of residents who illustrated how they felt about the National Guard being here on the streets of Washington, D.C. It's pretty much quiet now. But I have a feeling as the days go on, we're going to see more of this. Again, thank you for those that tuned in to On the Beat with LEESE. Those that gave a thumbs up, thank you. I'm going to attempt, because it is almost 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gotta go to one more place. But yes, as you could see earlier in the broadcast, pretty much very quiet. No presence whatsoever. But as I ventured further down, it turned into something quite different. And I am itching because of the mosquitoes. But these streets really are relatively quiet. And I'll show you that again in a moment. It is hot. I'll say galente. That's me scratching because these mosquitoes tore my legs up. I hope you enjoyed that video so you could see real time displeasure of many of the residents in the District of Columbia. Streets here, very quiet, very quiet. I don't see any hoodlums running around, any street pharmaceutical transactions going on. But again, remember, there are different parts of DC, but this street right here is extremely quiet. No sirens, none of that. Doesn't appear to be dangerous, but again, we're in a different part right now. Let's continue. And thank you to those that are tuning in. Even if it's been just a little bit, it's about to rain. But again, I am showing you. Oh yeah, it's about to rain. The difference between mainstream media and small YouTubers as to what we see, the ones that actually come out with boots to the ground, not reporting from what they've heard. You actually saw and heard for yourselves the protest, the anger, the disdain for what's going on right now in the nation's capital. I haven't edited, altered, doctored anything. This is live. This is live. Again, we're on another street. Very quiet and peaceful. There's one individual standing outside front. Another young lady walking by herself down the street. She doesn't appear to be fearful. Could be, but not by my optics. On the beat with LEESE. Let's go. see some more police presence. Not sure what that's about. But I'm sure we'll hear about it later. And there's an ant building at the same time. I wouldn't be surprised because, as I said, it is hot. It's hot, but I'm out here showing you all some things that you may not see. In one moment, you will be seeing an HBCU. Give me one moment. I might be able to get a snap of it, I might not. Nope, I'm too far down. But here's some more. Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. Streets of Washington, D.C. Earlier, you saw a protest. It got very passionate. The residents and the National Guard. Thank you to everyone that has tuned in to On the Beat with LEESE. As I have been going down these streets showing you parts of the city and the police presence, if you will, and the presence of the National Guard. Quite honestly, for all intents and purposes, it has been relatively quiet. I think I'm coming up on the road that I wanted to go to, where we might see some action, I think. It's been a while since I've been down this part. We'll see in a moment. No, that's not it. As I wait, things a little bit more. You can see people just living their lives. No worries or concerns. Here on the streets of Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, where the National Guard has been deployed, and according to home rule, that could be 30 days. From my understanding, they may be here until the 25th of September. I need to check to be sure that I'm accurate, but it appears that might be. Pull over a little bit, because as I mentioned earlier, when you reach different wards, the climate is a bit different. So you can hear some faint sounds. Again, thank you to everyone that has done this video. I appreciate it and I appreciate you. So you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the streets are perfectly quiet. Again, does not mean it is not happening. Just giving you a Wednesday night edition. 10:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get and to those that are coming in, if you would be so kind to double tap, it costs you nothing. This is raw and unfiltered footage. Live from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. As we're seeing how well this deployment of the National Guards has worked, how effective it's been now. Of course, I know it's fairly new, but is it really necessary? Some may say yes. Others have said no. Again, we have a ways to go. Things may change. You never know. Okay, as I told you, once you get further in, you'll see and hear different things. Going further down, and again, thank you for those that were tuned in and watching these events, these streets. And people are still out enjoying themselves at these little pubs and restaurants. You can see a lot of people are out walking their little pooches. On a beautiful but humid Wednesday night in Washington, D.C. Again, thank you for the thumbs up. Truly appreciate you. Again, for the most part, relatively quiet. extremely quiet on the street. But I hear helicopters. Wonder why. Who knows? Again, thank you to those that have tuned in. Let's see if I can get that. See helicopter. So who knows what's going on with that situation? And prayerfully, everyone has had an amazing Wednesday, a productive Wednesday. I'm looking forward to, God willing, an amazing and productive Thursday. They need to do a little bit better with the infrastructure. That's for sure. Again, very, very quiet. Very quiet. Again, thank you to those that have tuned in for On the Beat with LEESE. And hopefully you all were able to witness for yourselves that live protest downtown Washington, D.C., where residents expressed their feelings against members of the National Guard being here on the streets in Washington, D.C. Gonna make one more little pit stop. Again, these streets are really quiet. Northwest Washington, D.C. On the Beat with LEESE. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Be safe, be well, and be healthy, and make sure if you are new that you turn your notification bells on, because I will be going live, getting footage of different areas while home rule is in place.